So what is Quviviq? Quviviq is a drug used to treat adults with insomnia whose symptoms last for at least 3 months and impact the quality of their life. Daridorexant is the active substance in Quviviq. Formerly known as namorexant, it is selective dual orexin receptor antagonist designed via an intensive drug discovery program to improve potency and maximize the duration of action while minimizing next morning residual activity. Available in tablet forms 150 mg and 125 mg. 1 out of 10 people use Quviviq may have symptoms, headache and sleepiness. Side effects are usually moderate and mild. Developed conventional treatments drug targeting GABA A, serotonin, histamine or melatonin receptors reported to cause undesirable effects. Novel drugs that target orexin receptors gain increasing attention after discovering the role of orexin signaling pathway in improving the sleep quality.
Daridorexant has 2 drug targets. The first one is orexin type 1 receptor, the second one is orexin type 2 receptor. Orexin type 1 receptor is typically bound by orexin 1 and has some role in sleep maintenance. Orexin type 2 receptor is typically bound by orexin 2 and it regulates sleep and wake. Daridorexant blocks the binding of wake-promoting neuropeptides, orexin 1 and orexin 2, to this receptor, thereby suppressing the wake drive. Quviviq was first discovered by Idorsia Pharmaceutical. In July 6, 2020, they announced positive results in second phase 3 study of daridorexant. In March 10, 2021, FDA accepts new drug application for review for Quviviq. In January 10, 2022, FDA approves Quviviq for the treatment of insomnia in adults. In February 25, 2022, Quviviq received a positive opinion from CHMP in Europe. Right now, it is undergoing a regulatory review in Switzerland and Canada.
Animal study. A study by Traber et al. Stated that the lowest dose giving significant effects is 30 mg per kg. A 30 mg per kg dose increased non-REM, REM, and total sleep time in telemetrized rats, and decreased the latency to the first episode of persistent non-REM and REM sleep compared with vehicle-treated animals. In addition, Voss et al. Found that daridorexant also showed a similar activity profile in bigger dogs as in the rat.
In phase 1, the safety, tolerability, pharmacokinetic profile, and pharmacodynamic effects of this drug were investigated. The studies were conducted on healthy male volunteers, and from the result, the volunteers were observed to have reduced vigilance, attention, visual motor coordination, and postural stability within 1 to 2 hours after administration of the drug. In phase 2, a study was conducted to evaluate the dose response of 5 to 50 mg of daridorexant on the change of wake after sleep onset (WASO) on adult and elderly patients with insomnia disorder. The results showed that at these doses, there is dose-dependent reduction in the patient's WASO. In phase 3, the efficacy and safety of daridorexant in adult and elderly patients with insomnia disorder were assessed. In study 1, the patients were randomized to 25 and 50 mg of daridorexant or placebo once daily for 3 months, while in study 2, the doses were changed to 10 and 25 mg. From these studies, it was found that daridorexant at 50 mg dose significantly reduces daytime sleepiness and improved daytime functioning in patients. The sleep outcomes were improved with 25 and 50 mg doses, while 10 mg was not efficacious and hence is not an approved dosage.
The registration of trademark Quviviq was done on 6 October 2020 and owned by Idorsia Pharmaceutical Limited Company. It was started in May 2020, where the Quviviq has been made commercially available in the USA after received FDA approval. On November in the same year, after have been granted by the European Commission, it was made available in both Italy and Germany. On December, it has received a grant from Swissmedic and they aim to make it available in Switzerland in June 2023. Quviviq is located under a federally controlled substance due to the potentially abuse. This part requires post-marketing observation on the drug interaction in special population and safety surveillance for long-term effect. However, as it is still new in the market, the data and information regarding pharmacovigilance are limited and not accessible. Nevertheless, these are some suggestions that can be done to observe the efficacy and safety of the drug in older patients with comorbidities, and secondly, to observe the safety in terms of physical dependence and potential rebound of the drug in a long-term usage.